Hello, welcome to Century 21's advanced training. Today we will go over Moxi Impress. And the first thing I wanted to show you, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. I'm going to go into 21 Online and go into Moxi Impress. Get the quickest way is probably going through the Productivity Hub and going into Moxi Impress. No matter what Moxi you click on, it'll still. I'm going to hit on the Impress right here. The first thing is how to make a flyer with a listing that's already in there. If you have listings that you entered into the multiple listing service that's connected with your Moxi, you're going to see them listed here. And as you look down, there's a link here that says view projects. I'll go ahead and just pick this top one. It is pending, but there is still media that can be done here. And it'll say under contract. So when you go pending, it'll automatically make these projects for you. And I think I'll go ahead and show you a flyer on this one and how that works. So I'll go ahead and pretend like it's a new listing and do just listed. I'm going to go ahead and edit this. If you wanted to see what it looked like, you can preview it at any time. I'm going to pull this up for you so you can see what it looks like. This is the preview of it. It automatically brought in the photos that I have in the MLS. And because I know that it does this, I have kind of learned to put my photos in order that I would have them on a flyer or in some kind of social media so that I don't have to rearrange them. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how that's done. The first tab that you come to is going to be just the project name, and it's automatically named your listing name, and then it will have some ID information here. I'm going to create a new one so you'll see how that works too, but this stuff will not show up on the flyer, but it's just the first portion so that you can keep track of it. And I'll show you that when I create a new one. So save and continue. And for anybody who just joined, we're just looking at Moxi Impress and how you can edit a flyer that's already created on your listing. When you put it into the MLS, it puts it into Moxi Impress, and you can go ahead and make any kind of project you want. Social media, flyers, you can send out emails, all sorts of different things. But this is what I'm showing you first. If you wanted to change one of these, say I wanted to change this photo out, you could just click on this icon that says replace. Very simple. You can go to the project photos right there, because anything that is in the MLS will be in the project photos. And I think what I want to do is I want to change that to the inside of the shop photo that I have. And I'll go ahead and grab that as soon as I find it. There it is. So I'm going to put that one in there, and I'm going to change it out so that people can see the inside of that shop. Then you can arrange them however you want by just dragging and dropping them. I like that order, so I'm just going to leave it there and then save and continue. I'm actually going to go back real quick and show you something. Well, no, I'm going to do that on the next. On the next, I'm going to show you how to crop the photos on the social media ones. So I'll go ahead and keep the photos the way they are. This is coming in from the RMLS. You can edit it, make it longer, shorter, and add in the prices. Everything is coming into here as it should from the RMLS. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save and Continue. This is the agent information. I'm going to add my cell phone number in here. Save and continue. Whenever you change things around in your listing, it's going to not automatically populate it. So they just want you to know that. It's not going to automatically populate the next, like when it sells, it'll send out another one, but it's not going to automatically populate that. So you'll have to come back in and grab it. So hit OK. And now you're at the end of this, and this is where you can download your PDF to print your flyer. You can opt to send it to Express Docs for them to print them for you, but I tend to print them myself. So I go ahead and download the PDF. And I don't need a commercial one. It's not going in a glossy magazine or anything like that. So I'll go ahead and hit download. And then hit download again. And this is where you can save it. You can print it from here, save it from here, put it on your hard drive. And it turns out really professional looking. All right. So I'm also going to show you how to create a new project. So we'll go ahead and start here. If you have any questions, please just chime in and let me know. And for anybody who missed the beginning of that, all we did was went in and created a flyer from a listing that was already created here. And I just went in and clicked on it. Anything in the MLS is already here. All the photos are there. It's really quick and easy to make a flyer. You can also make social media and you can do postcards, all different things from here. But I'm going to go ahead and create a new project. So say you're doing an open house for another listing, for another agent in the office. We're going to go ahead and do a social media, a new one. And so it doesn't say it's not, I don't have a listing that I'm promoting right at the moment, but I want to promote an open house on Facebook or Instagram. This is how we would do it. Right here, I have all occasions, social media, but I'm going to change this. Actually, let's do, a task so that you can, I'll show you this later. You can do some holiday ones, but we'll do an open house quickly first. So here's open house, and there's the different ones you can use. I like the ones that have more than one photo. So I'm going to click on this one and select this design. On this project name, I'm going to call it Open House for Stoughton. That's the name of the street. So that's what I'm going to put on there. This is a, so I'm going to put Open House for May 20th, Saturday. So I'm putting that in my notes. This isn't going to show up on social media. It's just how you're going to find it next time. And then you can add your photos in here. If it isn't your listing, you could ask ahead of time for that agent to email you the photos, or you can grab them from the RMLS. So I'm going to go ahead and add these from my computer. And that's how you do that. You click right here on my computer. And I'm going to go to that file and grab my photos. So I'll put that one in. I'll put this view photo. I'll also put in the shop photo and the dining area. So I've got 4 photos. You don't have to do them one at a time, even though it shows it that way on the template. You can go ahead and put all of them in there and it will load them up in. See? And then you can change the way it looks. So I think I'm going to put that one first, and then this one, and in that order. So instead of just save and continue on this one, I'm going to hit save and review cropping, because you want to make sure you have it how you want in the social media post. So you're going to push save and review. So this one I want to keep in that one probably just the way I want. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger like that. So I'll crop it that way. This one, I'm going to pull it over more towards the bay window, and I'll just crop it that way. This one, I'm going to pull it over so you can see more of the shop right in the middle. So crop. And this one, I'll leave it. See how you can change it if you want to. I'm going to leave it right there in the center. I'm going to show that view going through the kitchen window. So crop. Then you're going to put in some information, like this one is a 869,500 house. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. It's going to be an open house. You want to put the start date right here. So we'll put May 20th, 2023, and the end, and the time. So I'll put it 1:00 p.m. And then I'm going to put ending at 3:00 p.m. It has a disclaimer here. I'm going to go ahead and leave that. So make sure everything's the way I want it and just hit save and continue. Now it allows me to download the image. So I'm going to do that here. And there you have it. Here is your social media post, and you can save this to your computer and then just save it as a picture, and then you would add it to your Facebook page or your Instagram page, wherever you want to. I find it a lot easier to do it from my phone than my computer for my Instagram and my Facebook. You might find it easier that way. I have to change browsers to do mine. So I would just email it to myself, and then later on I will post it at the time I think is best for that to go out to the public. So you can save it right to your hard drive, and then you have it, and you can email it to yourself. You can email it to other people to advertise. You can do whatever you want, but this is your social media. All right. Another cool one that you can do when you're doing social media is there is pre-done ones that you don't have to really think about or do. You can go in and grab them anytime. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Here's social media again, and I'm going to pick summer holidays. And there's different ones that you can do. National Dog Day. That sounds a lot of fun. I'm going to choose Happy 4th of July. I'm going to start promoting myself at, this time of year is a great thing to put out there for everybody. Select this design. And this one is really quick and easy. Basically, I'm just going to say 4th of July and 2023. I'm just going to say that's for 2023. And I'm going to create a new folder for that to go in. And the folder name is going to be called test, because I don't really want to keep this there. I already have one, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a test in. So that is there. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to automatically populate your office into it. So it'll say Happy 4th of July and Century 21 Northstar. So when you're done with that, you go ahead and download it, just like you did the other one. Oh, I did it twice, but there it is. Happy 4th of July. Pretty easy, huh? All right, the last thing I'm going to show you is really cool because you can use this with your contacts that you've already entered into your Moxi Engage. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to create a new project. And this will be an email project. So create new. And this will be an e-card. There's the different types that you want here. So you could do coming soon. That would be a good one if you wanted to send that out to agents that you know, or all your clients, just give their, well, maybe not the clients. You would have to stick with the agents on this though, because coming soon is regulated by the MLS. But you could do coming soon, you could do it just listed, or if you're gonna lower the price, whatever you wanna do, open house. Let's do one that says price reduced, because that's something that we're doing these days. So I'll put that one in there and then I'll click on it and select this design. This is gonna be a price change or price improvement. They like to call it that, right? Price improvement. For Northeast Stoughton. I'm going to put this in my test folder and I'll show you that before we log out today so you can see. And you can put in the MLS if you want to. I can pull in my information or we can create a new one. For the purpose of this, I'll go ahead and pull one in so that it has a lot of the information in there. And I'm going to confirm that. And it's building my project. I really like this one because it's a great tool. Once you have your Engage set up, that you're going to be able to send people, even if it's not, it could be just, you could do a happy 4th of July that way. You could do a lot of different things. And you can keep in front of people, which is really important to use this tool that is provided to us. So I've got this here. I'm going to make sure I got the photos I want in there. And I can switch it with any other photo. I think I'll change it to that one. So I've got that in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and save it and go to the text. So it's already got the price reduced. If you want to put some type of disclaimer, you can do that here. Let's see here. Yeah, so it has the address all populated. If you didn't have that, obviously you can type it in. And at any time anybody wants to use the listings that I have, or another agent in the office, I'm sure they would let you advertise it however you would like to. If you want to, because I'm a broker, I think this has there for agent 2 and agent with their URL information, but we'll skip that part because I don't believe you guys have that available. So if you were doing one of mine, I could help you make a flyer, obviously. And we'll put that in there. Everything is already clicked in 6.18. And then if you want to put something else in here, obviously you can edit it and you can do price reduced to, and then 500. So put all that in there. Right, and so it's really straightforward. You want to save and continue here. After you get all the information you want, here is your photo. You can change it if you wanted something else, or if you were going to have, you're helping another agent or whatever you're doing here. And then you can make sure your license numbers are showing up if you want them to show up. I'm going to take them off there. We don't have to have them there. And then if you want to put link it into your Facebook or your Twitter. I did that yesterday. I didn't see how it really worked into there. I think it just gives them the link if they want to click on it. Once they receive the email, you can put those in there, or your website, which is already here. So I think I've got everything here except for my phone number. So I'll put that in. 954, save and continue. All right, so here we have the final page where you can preview it if you'd like. We'll do that quickly. And this is what they're going to see when they get their email. Price reduced, and there it is. Very, very professional.
It does. It looks so good.
So yeah, I mean, they're not.
There we go. Okay, so I know it looks just beautiful. Oh, shoot. Okay, got to go back there. I want to show you guys how to email that. So this is good because I just accidentally clicked out of it, but you can see your existing projects here, and here's my test folder. And let's see. In here. And there is my postcard. So I can bring that back up. So I can work on it, come back, and then decide where I want to send it to. If you want to see who you've sent it to so far, the history is going to be right there. And then you can also distribute and email to contacts. So everybody in my contacts is hooked into here from my Engage. So I can click on send to my contacts. I can hit my contact button, and then all these people that I have in here I can pick whoever I want to send it to. I think what I'll do is I'll search for somebody I know. Chana Wallace.
Yay.
I will select you and you will get this. And it will also, if you want to, I did this yesterday, you can send yourself a copy to look at it first. And that was one of the options before, just send to contacts. So go ahead and take a look at it, make sure it's working. And then you can either send it now or you can schedule a delivery. Obviously you want to put something in the subject line, right? I would say.
I love that feature too, that you can review it yourself before, because you hit send and you're like, oh, I hope I did the right, I hope it looks good. So
yes.
For me, I love to be able to go through it and be, super
Absolutely.
confident that it looks okay.
Right. So I'll say, hi, Chana, we reduced the price on this listing. I'll make it really personal. But if you were sending it to your whole group, you would put something in there, price improvement, whatever you want. And then you hit next. And then you can preview it one more time if you need to. And then hit send. And it goes out instantly to them. Or you can schedule it, like I said. So there's just a lot that you can do here. So I would, if I were you guys, make sure your Moxi is always, your Engage is always current so that you can use these tools however you'd like to. I know people who have listings, for me, this is just a lifesaver. I don't have to spend a lot of time making flyers and fighting with different programs to try to get them to work. Because in the past, I've always used ones that were given to me free from title companies and things like that. But having this at my fingertips makes it just so much easier.
Mm-hmm. So professional too.
It is. Would anybody like to see some of you came in later. Would you like me to go over how to do your own listing again? Does anybody want to see that portion of it? Maybe we'll do, instead of a flyer, we'll do social media.
Go try social media.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my projects and my home. and see how I have all my listings in here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll view my projects here on this $5 million listing, because that's one I really want to sell.
That's right.
And I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. Just listed postcard. Now that's something I probably would send out to Express Docs to have them mail out for me. And you can do the virtual tours. The virtual tours are basically your photos in a slideshow. And we've seen how those look before. So I'll go ahead and do social media for my own listing. And I'm going to edit it. It's already got the project name, which is the property address. So I'll save and continue. And it's giving me a little quality alert for this. So I'm going to go ahead and crop this image to see if I can make it look better. So pull that in there like that and crop it. Save and crop. So we can pull that in there. Okay. And every time you change anything in this automatic project that it's created for you, it's going to disconnect it from the MLS, which means you'll need to go in and update it as you want to do things. I think all of us want to see what goes out anyway, so it's no big deal to do that. So save and continue. Once you check everything here, it's 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and I'm going to change the headline to back on the market. Save and continue. And then you can publish to web, or you can download the image. And what's nice is when you pick the social media, it will automatically download it in a JPEG, so it's really easy to put on social media. So there you have it. You just save it to your hard drive and put it on your Instagram or your Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever you want to do. All right, well, that is pretty much all I have for now, unless somebody has a question or a comment of something that they've tried or anything that they want to add to this, please let me know. All right.
Thank you. This was awesome.
Yes.
You bet.
Appreciate
Please call me.
Thank you.
You bet. You guys have a great day.
You
You too.
too.
Thank you.